here because we have some chip action. There's Chippy. Or are you the missus? No, you're Chippy. The missus was out earlier. Mrs. Chippy needs a name, or we could just call her Mrs. Chippy. Right, Chippy? What do you think? What do you think, Chipper? With your big cheeks full of nuts. Look at you with your cheeks full of nuts. Look at you. What a cutie pie. Hey, Chicken Explorers. How you doing? See, the squirrels or the squirrels. I keep calling them squirrels. They're chipmunks. We have Chippy and his missus, and they have come. Oh, here's Chippy. There he goes. They're really quick. Sorry if I'm making you guys nauseous. Raspberry, hey, good to see you. Raspberry says, hi, Molly. Chicken Explorer says, good, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We had some rain here actually just a few minutes ago, but the sun's out and Chippy has kind of come out, and so is his missus. And they're out here eating the peacock nuts. Raspberry says, just a quick hi. We are just having our tea. Got coronation chicken and chips. Oh, that sounds good. Enjoy. Here he comes back. Here we are. Yeah, I didn't put the nuts out as far this time, Chip. Sorry. Russ, hey. Russ says, hi, Molly. Thanks for today. You are the best. You are as well. You are as well, Russ. We've got two chipmunks around. One is clearly Chippy and the other is lightlier colored. So I think it's his missus. So we'll call her Mrs. Chippy. Raspberry says, thanks, bye guys. Raspberry, take care. You have a great weekend and enjoy. Are there still nuts out there? Yeah, there's still nuts out there. Let's see if I can put it kind of in the middle here. They don't seem to like it when I adjust my phone. It makes them run off. They seem to be a little bit more brave when the squirrels are here. I wonder if the squirrels will come out today. Jack, hey, good to see you. Jack says, hi, Molly. We've got a couple of chipmunks out and about here. We're spying on them. See, where's that hole they were coming out of? Right back there. Jack says, hi, Raspberry. Mikhail says, hi. Hello and welcome, Mikhail. Jack says, hello, chat. Oops, I got you guys crooked. I'm sorry. Looked like you guys have been drinking. Had y'all sideways there. Mikhail says, I'm a turhis. I'm not sure what that is. Can you let me know what that is, Mikhail, sorry. Phil, hey, good to see you. Phil says, I've always been crooked. Not always. Oh, I think I see a black squirrel over here. I don't think I threw the peacock nuts out far enough. Mikhail says, Spray, I'm a Turkey. Oh, are you in Turkey? Radio Dude says one leg is shorter than the others. The others? Phil, if you turn out to be a spider, I'm going to have a really hard time. Fishing Frustrations, hello and welcome. Good to see you. How are you? Jack says, hey, Frustrations. Lord of the Fish says, Molly, not sure if you faced this before with beta because it's kind of common for the domestic varieties, but have you ever had to treat for a swollen or obstructed digestive tract in betas or egg bound? I haven't treated egg bound, but I have had where they have the swollen gut, and if you starve them for, I can't remember if it's 3 or 5 days. I'd have to look that up and message you. It's either 3 or 5 days. You starve them for 3 or 5 days, and then you boil a pea and you mush it up and give it to them, and that usually fixes it. If that doesn't work, they've probably got something more serious going on. Foxy, hello and welcome. Foxy123 says, a skinwalker is gonna get you, run. Oh, that's cool. They can get me, I don't run. Fishing Frustration says, am good, not long awake. Oh, well, good morning then. Makai says, goodbye, sister. Goodbye to you. You stay awesome and have a great rest of your weekend. Fishing Frustration says, Jack Bro. Phil Radio Dude says, I only have 3 legs, not 8. There was a spider web across this porch when I got out here, and I was like, oh no, not happening. Phil says something I'm not going to read. Foxy says, I wish a skinwalker didn't exist. Lord of the Fish says, my female is kind of swollen after the male jumped out, so trying to fix that. So she could be egg bound. You can always try getting another male. Oh, look who's back. Look who's running away. There it goes. Did you see him running with his tail up like that? That was adorable. Fishing Frustration says afternoon, it's 5. Yep, it's 5:37 there if I'm, 5:40 p.m. needed a snooze. Yeah, I hear ya. Lord of the Fish says currently using Epsom salt and methylene blue. Not sure methylene blue will do anything, but a little bit of salt never hurts for betas. Fishing Geek, Dylan, hey. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. We're stalking the chipmunks that have been coming out here. I'll zoom out a little bit so that we can hopefully catch some squirrels as well. Radio Dude says it's Shady. Shady's back again. Yeah, it looks like it's actually, there's a couple of raindrops. Sounds like it's raining again. Yeah, it's raining. Jeff says, hi, everybody. Hello and welcome, Jeff. Good to see you. Rusty, good to see you. How are you? Phil says, hi, Jeff. Lord of the Fish says, the female ram gave about 50 to 60 eggs last time. Wow, which is kind of large for her size, 3.7 centimeters. I do have males, but I've separated her from them because, yeah, because of them stressing her out. Yeah, definitely. Jeff says, cool. Lord of the Fish says, for spawning. Dylan says, I have to do some population control on the squirrels here. There's just too many. See, I just don't think there's enough. Do you have black squirrels over by you, Dylan? Sad Man, hey, good to see. Oh my God. That landed on my foot and that hurt really bad. Ow. Sad Man, it's good to see you. Sad Man says, hi Molly, great to see you live. I'm so glad you joined us, Sad Man, appreciate you. Radio Dude Filled says, I'm tired again. Being a trophy friend is hard work. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry. Will you take a nap? Sad Man says, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'll just have a bruise. Life will go on. No biggie. I am sitting under an oak tree during a rainstorm, or during a rain, so I'm likely to get pelted with a couple of things. Lord of the Fish says, Fishing Geek just introduced owl boxes because it helped the environment more. Oh, that's cool. Jeff says, no, Sad Man. Sad Man says, LOL, Phil. Addison, hey, good to see you. Scaddison says, hey, Molly. Good to see you, Addison. Thanks for coming. We just had a couple of chipmunks. And I saw a black squirrel in the back there, but it didn't come up. Actually, I need to throw nuts out further. Where did I put my nuts? I lost my peacock nuts. There we go. There, they're out far enough. There we go. That ought to get them over here. Here, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Sometimes that works too. Chicken Explorer says, I have to go. Talk to you later. You take care, Chicken Explorers. Thank you for coming and have a fantastic weekend. Dylan says, black, gray, brown, red, and flying squirrels. I'm trying to get the flying squirrel population up. Yeah, I would too. Those things are freaking awesome. Addison says hi to Phil. Phil says, Molly, I made you a picture I think you'll love. Awesome, send it to me. Unless it's something gross. If it's something gross, then please refrain. Skedison says, I did the hearts for Phil instead of you. Aw. Phil says, look under the peacock. That's where they came from. No, that's not where they came from. They came from the ground, where they grow. Lord of the Fish says, flying squirrels? Dylan says, yes. Chicken Explorer says, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. You too. You too, Chicken Explorers. Thank you so much for stopping by. Lord of the Fish says, are you living in the Central or South America? Lord of the Fish, he's in Michigan, just like Ken and I are. Jeff says, squirrels like when you talk to him. Yeah, here, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Here, squirrely, squirrely. Dylan says they look like a giant sugar glider. Yeah, we don't have those over here that I've seen. Todd, hey Todd, good to see you. Todd says, howdy folks. Chippy says, yes I will. Hey Chippy, what do you want your wife to be called? Should it be Mrs. Chippy? We saw her earlier. Dylan says Michigan. Radio Dude says, too late, I already sent it to your messenger. Oh, okay. Maddie, hey Maddie, so good to see you. Hi Molly, had a crazy busy day. I need to shower, I'll drop back in later. I shower, much love. Appreciate you, Maddie, appreciate you. If you're going live, I'll be there later. Jack says, hey Todd. Lord of the Fish says, are they native to where you live? Because it could be illegal or worse for the ecology to increase invasive population. Yeah, I believe it's the type that are native to here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jack says, Brother Matty. Ooh, that was a hawk. You guys hear that? Where are you? Where are you, Mr. or Miss Hawk? Radio says, I appreciated the herd again. Okay. Ed is here. Ed is in the house. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you, Ed. Thanks for coming. Maddie says, Jack, brother. Phil says, hey, I'm in Michigan too. Well, yeah, but for you, it's obvious because you have Michigan on your profile picture. So I figure it didn't need to be said. But yes, Radio Dude Phil is from Michigan as well. Dylan says, I had no clue. We had flying squirrels here until one of my cats brought one up to the house. Oh, gee. Good times. Lord of the Fish says, so checked it out, and Michigan has 2 flying squirrel species. Oh, wow, I did not know that. I thought we had 1. Terry, hey, Uncle Terry, good to see you. Terry's in the house. Terry says, yo. Ed says, I feel Mrs. Chippy and Mr. Chippy is appropriate. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. And you can tell the female is lighter colored and isn't, her stripes don't go all the way up her neck like Chippy's do. Lord of the Fish says the northern and southern subspecies. Maddie says, I'll be live in, I think. Okay, cool. I'll be there. Terry says, don't shower, LOL. Lord of the Fish says, Chipoletta. Ed says, Chippy and Chipshy. Chipshy. Maddie says, Red, hi, mate. Dylan says, sounds like a little rough-legged hawk. Yeah. Lord of the Fish says, you guys hearing a hawk too, huh? What did I call it? We have eagles that come too. Not bald eagles, unfortunately, but we have eagles. Sad Man says, hello, Ed, welcome. Terry says, okay then, take a shower, LOL. Ed says, just put your phone in a bag, Frill, and take us with you in the tub. And then explain to Chloe what you're doing. Jack says, it's close that way. He's close, that's why the squirrels are absent. Ah, gotcha. Ed says, hey, Frills buddy. Don't work yourself too hard, I hope. Maddie always works himself too hard. I don't think it's possible to talk him out of it. Ed says, Sad Man, how are ya? Maddie says, always, Red buddy. Jarrett, hey, good to see you. Jarrett says, hey. Sad Man says, hi, Terry. Jarrett says, just got off of my car show live. Oh, neat. I will have to check that out. I like cars. Sad Man says, hi, Jarrett. Maddie says, Sad Man, hello, friend. Jarrett says, hey. Sad Man says, hey, no, hello, no frills. Raymond CS says, hello, hey, good to see you. Hello and welcome. Ed says, I'll be live Wednesday morning, Molly, if you'd like to see the ferrets run wild outside. Absolutely. What time you thinking, Ed? Terry says, hey, Sad Man. Jarrett says, hey, Red. Ed says, hey, Jarrett, how are you? Jarrett says, great. Just got off my car show live, Red. Jack says, better hope that phone floats. Lord of the Fish says, there used to be a nest of 2 pre-green, something falcon I can't pronounce species where I lived before. We never got an issue with pigeons. Oh, wow. I bet not. Lord of the Fish says, barn owls took care of the rodents. Yeah, they will do that. We do have owls, too. they're not out during the day, obviously. Ed says it's not a classic car show, is it? Troll Slayer, hey, haven't seen you in a minute. How are you doing? Sadman says, hi, Troll Slayer. Troll Slayer says, hello, Sadman. Mom Dog takes a drink. Oh, there's a little bird. Thought it was a squirrel. See you moving around back there. That's usually the direction the squirrels will come from, so we'll point the camera this way and hope. Actually, do like that and zoom out just a little bit. There we go. That's better. Troll Slayer says, I've been busy taking out my broken transmission. I bet. I remember you telling me about that. That's a huge... So are you done with that now, Troll Slayer? Did you finally get that huge, ginormous project done? Ed says, probably around 10 a.m. Perfect. I'll start streaming, getting my tanks back in order. I'll take the ferrets outside around 12 after sorting everything out with fish. Cool. Sadman says, how has your week been, Molly? Oh my gosh, my week has just been so hectic. I almost cried when it was finally Friday at 5. I was like so done with the week. But I'm having a great weekend, so that's something. Troll Slayer says, double tap your phone screen. It gives likes. Thank you, Troll Slayer. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh, 20 likes already. Thank you guys so much. Ed says, Troll Slayer rhymes with grug. Kage, hey Kage. Kage says, I've got you up. Appreciate you, Kage. Appreciate you. Troll Slayer says, I'm getting ready to put new one in tomorrow. It's going to rain here, so I get a break. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's such a huge pain. Lord of the Fish says, Molly, check up Sparrowhawks and the Stellar Sea Eagle. Okay, I'll do that. Lord of the Fish says, the size difference is just mind-blowing. Chippy says, 21 likes. Oh, thank you, Chippy. Sadman says, hello, Kage, welcome. I noticed all the other birds are... Oh, we got a black squirrel. We got a black squirrel, but... Oh, here's the whole squirrel. Here, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Here, squirrely. Here, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Come get your peacock nuts. They're delicious. You know you want them. Where'd you go? Are you Onyx? Are you Onyx? Yeah, you got to come over here where the nuts are. I didn't throw any nuts behind that tree, dude. Sorry. Zed, hey, good to see you. Zed says hi to Chippy. Chippy was out earlier. Chippy and his missus. Chippy and Mrs. Chippy. Todd says, at Jarrett Talks, I checked out Motors for Megan car show. I like car shows too and have made some videos at them. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. I do like car shows. Troll Slayer says, hello, Zed. Radio Dude, I was reading that. Zed says hi to Troll Slayer. Kazenfer, I hope I'm saying that right. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Oh, no, that's adorable. Probably a little bit. There, is that a little bit clearer? Are you Onyx? Just tell me, it's okay. I'll keep your secret. I'll keep your secret. You can tell me. Rito Dude says, Mrs. Chippy is shady. Chipshy, says Ed. Black Squirrel, says Terry. Lord of the Fish says, bald eagle sounds in movies are from a red-tailed hawk. Actual eagles sound like a broken car alarm. Good to know. Good to know. Ed says, black squirrels look so cool. I wish I had them here. Susanna, hey, good to see you. How are you? Thank you for joining. Phil says they prefer to be called African American squirrels. That was kind of bad, Phil. That was kind of bad. I'm going to have to give you a warning for that one, even though it was funny. Stuart, hey Stuart, good to see you. Stuart says, hi Molly, how are you today? I'm doing pretty good. We've had 2 chipmunks, and we got, I think it's Onyx, being a little camera shy here today. Maybe it's not Onyx. Onyx is not camera shy. How are you doing, Stuart? Susanna says, good morning or afternoon. Good morning or afternoon to you too, Susanna. Phil says they prefer to, oh, I already read that. Troll Slayer says, bye Mom Dog, I'm going to watch my Canadian rally. Have a good one. You too, Troll Slayer. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for coming. Terry says, we had white squirrels in North Carolina when I lived there. Oh, that's cool. Hugo, hello and welcome. Says, beautiful images. Thanks. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining. Susanna says, thank you. Rhodey, hey, oh my gosh, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Hello and welcome. Rhodey, Riding with Rhodey says, good morning. Ed said the joke was worth the stroke. Jeff says, bye-bye, squirrel. Oh, was worth the strike. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Radio Dude says, finally, I get some recognition. Lord of the Fish says, Ed, did you get banned? Stuart says, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear that, Stuart. Lord of the Fish says, strike. Oh, for the warning, for the joke about that I'm not going to repeat. Ed said the warning she gave for his joke. Yeah. Radio Dude said, hey, Rhodey, good to see you, dude. Rhodey says, thank you, Molly. You're very welcome. 26 likes. Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I hear a squirrel. Oh, we got a chipmunk over here. A hyper little chipmunk. Hey, Chippy. You're Chippy. Yes, you are. Hugo says, talk about. Ed says he did a full 360 there. They do that. I love it when they run. Oh, there's the missus. Yep, there's the missus. You can tell, see her stripes don't go all the way up her neck like Chippy's do. And she doesn't, apparently she doesn't like us talking about her. And then there's another black squirrel. And there's another black squirrel that just went over that bridge over there. Are you going to come out from over the corner there or what? There's a chipmunk. There was a chipmunk. Jeff Rubin says, if you do the squirrel dance, a whole bunch will show up. Hugo says, talk about that place. This place, this is Michigan in the U.S. And right now we are viewing some chipmunks and some black squirrels. There's one right there. Come back out, please. Oh, there's a chipmunk. And about a mile in this direction here, we have the beach. Where'd you go, little guy? Oh, black squirrel. And chipmunk. They're all over the place. I'm just going to zoom out here. Ed says she's trying to get some nut. Yeah. Onyx likes her nuts. Hey, Onyx. Are you Onyx? Oh, I think that might be a male. Can I see your butt again, little guy? Or girl? Or whoever you are? Tatai, hey, good to see you, Tatai. How are you? Tatai says, hello, everyone. Ed says, I'm headed out now. Lunch break is over. Appreciate you joining, Ed. You have a good time, or a good time. You have you don't work too hard, and you have a great rest of your weekend. Sadman says, nice, the chipmunks and squirrels are back. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they're not afraid of soggy grounds because everything's all wet over here. Sadman said, or I already read that. Rhodey says, hey, Tatai. Ed says, y'all take it easy. You too, Ed. Don't work too hard. Tatai says, hello, writing. Sadman says, hi, Tatai. Tatai says, Sadman, sup with. .620 says hi. Hello, 620. Hello and welcome. Wow, 30 likes. Thank you guys. You guys are just the best. Sadman says hi, 620. Tatai says hi, Sadman. We got a chipmunk right here. Yeah, we'll go back to the squirrel. Squirrel's a little easier to see. Yeah, I think this squirrel here is a little boy. He seems to have his own little peacock nuts. Lucy, oh my gosh, I'm so honored that you're here. Lucy, hello, how are you? Hey, how are you, girl? Thank you so much for coming. Black squirrel gone. Well, she'll be back, or he'll be back. Radio Dude says, hello, Lucy. Miss Lucy says, I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing, Mom Dog? I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear that you're doing wonderful. I'm so glad you're here. Rhodey says, hi, Lucy. Lucy says, hello, Radio. Lucy says, hello, Rhodey. I'll zoom back out again here until we get some more close-up worthy guys coming out here. We'll throw out some more peacock nuts while nobody's here. We'll put some a little bit closer this time. See if we can't get some of the chipmunks to come closer because they're so tiny on camera. Here, Chippy Chippy. Here, Chippy Chippy. Lucy says, that's amazing. Thank you. It is pretty cool. They come really close. I had a chipmunk almost crawl right into my crotch one time. Radio Dude says, bye everyone. I have to pretend to do work. Aw. Sorry to hear that, Phil. You have a great day, Phil. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. Lucy says, oh no, hello, hello, hello. Oh, we got a squirrel up in the trees throwing, what do you call them? Baby oak trees, acorns. Radio Dude says, that wasn't a chipmunk. Yeah, the black squirrel was, I thought you had to leave, Phil. Rhodey says, later, Radio. I'm just picking on you, Phil. Thought I saw some action. Thought I saw a little head pop up over there. Here, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Birds are getting quiet too. I wonder if that hawk is back. Please go away, hawk. Cool and all, but you're kind of killing our fun. Is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Or is anybody doing anything at all this weekend? Jehu, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. Jehu says, another glorious day. Rhodey says, going riding. Oh, nice. Nice. Jehu says, back again, Mom. Welcome back again, Jehu. Good to see you. We are just waiting for the black squirrel to come back. Addison! Addison's back. Welcome back, Addison. Jehu says, all good. You? I'm all good too. It's been sunny and rainy and sunny and rainy. Just the perfect amount. And the chipmunks and the squirrels have come out, even though everything's all wet, so it's all good. Everything is wonderful. Oh, and now it's raining. Tahar, I hope I'm saying that right, Tahar. I'm so sorry, but I can't read that. I'm still glad that you're here, though. Hello and welcome. Thank you for coming. I apologize that I can't read Russian. Rhodey says they are trying to talk me into doing a live at a bike/car show tomorrow. I would do it. I would do it, Rhodey. Take them up on that. I would so totally watch that. I'm sorry to hear. I cannot understand what you're saying, but I appreciate your participation. Thank you. Tatai says, just gig work. Well, that's something. I hope you make a bunch of money. Oh, here's Mrs. Chippy. She'll let me move the camera without running away. There she is, just barely on camera there. That's Mrs. Chippy. Oh, you're so cute, little one. I can't stand you. Are you gonna have some little babies for us? Gonna have some little baby chipmunks? I bet those things would be just tiny. I can't even imagine how tiny they'd be. I mean, this thing is like not even the size of a hamster. And she's gone. We'll go back over here. T, hey, Cooking with T is here. T says, hey, Mom Dog. What are you doing this weekend, T? Anything fun or just working, or what do you got going on this weekend? Working. Aw, I'm sorry. Do you get days off during the week then? Yeah, during the week. Okay, cool. That's good. I kind of miss having days off during the week. But then there too, it's also kind of nice working banker's hours. Ooh, it's raining again. It's raining yet the sun is out. That's interesting. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain or not. She said, and the rain stopped. T says, I protect a bank. Wow. That must be kind of a scary job. Anything ever happen, or has it just been pretty chill? Hopefully it's just been pretty chill for you. Nope, it hasn't been. Things happen, but I can handle it. Well, I hope you stay safe, T. I hope you stay safe. I hope you do handle it, and I wish you nothing but health and happiness. Rhodey says, is this right in your backyard? Yep. In fact, right down here is the steps to my back porch. So this is like, yeah, right in my backyard. Right at the end of my porch. Rhodey says, nice, thank you. Yeah, I love it out here. I love it out here, especially the chipmunks. The chipmunks come all nice and close. T says, I do other sites as well. Oh, so it's like, is security your profession? Like, are not profession. What's the word I'm looking for? Are you an independent contractor? Sandman says, there, Chippy. Did I miss him? Rhodey says, I live in city, but try getting up north most weekends. Sandman says, Mrs. Chippy works. Cool. Cool, I think that's what we'll call her. Because she does hang out with Chippy, so I think she is his mate. Not sure if they mate for life or if they pretty much get it on with anybody that's available. If they're little chipmunk sluts or what. Lucy's still here. Thank you for hanging out, Lucy. I so appreciate you. Yes, security is my permanent profession, says T. Okay, cool. You must be a badass. Because that's something that would terrify me. Of course, there too, I have a desk job, so like, unless my computer, well, it's a laptop actually that I work off of, so even if it did fall on me, it wouldn't really hurt me. I would have to literally fall out of my chair to be in any kind of danger. Oh, I did get my fingernail stuck in the keyboard once. I don't know if that counts. That's that's about the height of the danger that I face. Ow. The heck is this? I don't know if it'll focus. Focus. It's a little, like it's just the top part of an acorn. but like there was no acorn in there. I don't know what the heck that's about. Just hit me in the shoulder. That was fine. Let's here, I'll take you out of the holder and we'll do as it starts raining again. We'll do a sweep of the trees here. And Onyx is here. Hi, Onyx. How are you, girl? It's Onyx, guys. Is she a little blurry there? There's that a little better. Hi, Onyx. How are you doing? Zed says, have a wonderful day. You too, Zed. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. Hi, Onyx. How's Onyx today? Where you going, Onyx? Bye, Onyx. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Come back soon. Onyx is the bravest of all the squirrels. Let's see. This is going to be the best angle to see chipmunks. Also, the moss is kind of cool. It's so damp back here that these little clumps are all the grass that we have back here. Oh, did somebody just poke a head up? Nope. But Onyx is good. Onyx is here and healthy, and she usually stays longer, but maybe that hawk is coming back. Yeah, I think maybe that hawk is coming back because all the birds are getting quiet too. Yeah, the only noise is the noise from the traffic up the road there. I wonder what happened to that curved tree. I mean, all the other tree trunks are straight, so I don't know why that one's bent. Oh, I bet I know why it's bent. Most of the other trees are bigger around it, and I'll bet what happened was it was trying to grow towards the sunlight in between the bigger trees. I'm gonna go with that because the mystery has just been driving me nuts. Oh, hi, Mrs. Hi, Mrs. Chippy. Oh my God, it's so cute. You are so cute. Oh, you got an itch. You have fleas? Probably. Probably, huh? Because they're a wild animal. You probably have fleas. You little wild animal. Did you guys hear that? Hear that? That's her. She's making a chirping noise. Maybe she's calling Chippy for dinner. Yeah, that sounds like a hawk. Run, little girl, run. Run, little girl, run. Before that hawk finds you. Here she goes. Oh, no, she's coming back out. Are you trying to get eaten? Did you not hear the hawk? Are you a deaf little chipmunk? Are you a deaf little thing? Huh? Are you deaf? Norma Raymond, hey, good to see you. Okay, the hawk is leaving. Unless that's another hawk I hear out in the distance. So cute. Well, this thing isn't even the size of a hamster. Those of you who have hamsters or know what hamsters, or have seen hamsters in real life, and we're looking at Chippy's little Mrs. Chippy here. Right, Mrs. Chippy? Are you looking for Chippy? Norma Raymond says, hi, cooking with tea. Zed, Lucy, sad man, riding with Rhodey. Rhodey said, that would be terrible to see that happen. Yes, it would. It would be absolutely horrible. I would probably, if a hawk swooped down, I would probably jump up and go after it. Oh, we got a black squirrel coming back here. Are you Onyx? Are you Onyx? Wow, did I throw those nuts that far out? And we'll zoom back out until we get some more action going on here. Rhodey says, hi, Norma. We got. Every time I resituate the camera, they come back out. That was hilarious. I had the camera out of the holder, or the phone out of the holder, and I was moving it all around for the shot of the trees, and Onyx just came up, grabbed a nut, and just started watching me. I'll zoom halfway. There we go. It's a nice day today. I like rain, and I don't mind it when it's sunny. So for me, it's been a really good day. Anybody else here like rain? Enjoy a really nice thunderstorm? Thunderstorm where nobody gets hurt, no property damage, but you know, nice thunder and lightning, heavy rain. Am I the only one that likes that? Matthew, hey. Hey, Matthew, good to see you. Norma Raymond says, hey, Matthew. Do you like rainstorms, Matthew? I mean, I appreciate you posting them and videoing them to the max, but do you like them? Sure. They're okay. You can take them or leave them. They are really, yeah, that's how I feel about them too. I love them. I love them with a passion. We didn't have any thunderstorms, but we did have some decent rain. Everything got all wet back here. Rhodey says, hi, Matthew. Matthew says, hi, Riding with Rhodey. Okay, then. Norma Raymond says, cute chipmunks. Oh, did you get to see them? They've been in and out today. Matthew says, hi, Norma Raymond 59. Matthew says it's nice and breezy here today. Oh, nice. So is it cooled off? Oh, it's 85 and windy, so it hasn't really cooled off. Well, I guess for you guys, 85 is kind of cooled off, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, it is still hot, isn't it? I would have to agree with that, but then there too, anything over 70 is hot for me. Actually, 70 is a little warm for me too. I prefer it in the 60s. Oh my God. I was just looking for my phone to check the weather or the temperature. It's kind of right here. Lost my phone while I was looking at it. Good job. That takes special talent. Kelly, hey, Daisy May is in the house. Hello, Kelly, good to see you. Kelly says, hi, Mom Dog. Edison says, don't tell Phil I told you, but I think he might secretly be a Jedi. I think he might too. But I'll keep your secret. The Michigander, hey, good to see you. Beautiful day, Central Michigan. West Michigan here. Daisy May says, hi, everybody. Scadison says, hey, Daisy. Daisy says, woohoo, hey, you're Addison. Michigander smiling, giving praise hands. Yeah, we've got, oops, I forgot to zoom back out, sorry. We've got quite a few, or well, a handful. We've got a handful of people in here from Michigan. Riding with Rhodey says, hi, Daisy. Daisy says, how are you today, Molly? Hi, Rhodey. I'm good, Kelly. How are you doing? Daisy says, hi, Michigander. Wow, 36 likes. Thank you, guys. So something moving over here. Michigander says, Reed City, the old rugged cross. Hello, Daisy. Long time. Rhodey says, hi, Michigander. Michigander says, I just rescued a German Shepherd. Her name is Daisy. Oh, I love German Shepherds. Of course, I love most breeds, but yeah, I love German Shepherds. They were my first favorite breed. Oh, that is so cool, Michigander. Daisy says, I think the highlight was this morning, all downhill since then. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that, Kelly. I sure hope your day gets better. Let's all send Kelly positive well wishes to make her day better. Everybody send positive vibes Kelly's way. Daisy says, aw. Michigander says, yo. Daisy says, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, we hope your day gets better. Michigander says, I have 2 rescues, both shepherds, Daisy and Duke. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. What a pair. Those are perfect names. Rhodey says, Daisy. Prayer hands. Correct me if I'm wrong, but prayer hands also means thank you, doesn't it? Michigander says, I'm going into silly mode. Well, you're in a good place then here. We do get rather silly here sometimes. And we had in fact, the chipmunk even got in on it. Mrs. Chipmunk, or Mrs. Chippy, was spinning around in a circle. Michigander says, yes, ma'am. I didn't name them though. And yes, yeah, that is just, yeah. What, I mean, those names just go together. Kind of remind me of the Dukes of Hazzard. Bo, Luke, and Daisy Duke. I'm old. It's no secret. Daisy May says, Daisy and Duke, I love that. Michigander said, I will post a video of the two. Oh, awesome. I would love to see them. I love German Shepherds. Are they getting along pretty good? I just lost Bobo. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Michigander. It's so hard to lose a pet, especially when they're just become so entwined with your lives. And yeah, it's so hard. I had Bobo, Daisy, and Duke. Oh, so you had all three of them together? I'm gonna grab a drink here real quick. Ah, the bees are back. I believe one just flew in front of the camera. Michigander said he kept attacking porcupines. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good. Daisy May says, oh, I'm so sorry, Michigander. Michigander said yes, and I did not name them, but Bobo. Did you get them from a German Shepherd rescue, or was it like a regular rescue? Breed specific, that's what I meant to say. Breed specific. I know there's breed specific rescues, and I know of at least 2 German Shepherd rescues in Michigan. Edison says, who wants to play dodgeball with porcupines? Ouch. Michigander said, it's okay, it's actually better now. He is gone. Not that I like saying that. He was a rescue Pitty from Detroit. Aw. I love Pitties too. Scadison says, or urchins. Yeah, let's play catch with an sea urchin, guys. Preferably one that's poisonous. Michigander said, I got phone calls asking to rescue each one a year apart. The same person. Oh, that's cool. They know I raised German Shepherds. We have 4 more. Oh, wow. Michigander says, my mom and dad have 2 German Shepherds, and my brother has 2. Oh, wow. I think it's safe to say you guys like German Shepherds? I love German Shepherds. They're so gorgeous. Here we go, getting dark again. Let's see if we get some more rain. And I see a chipmunk in the bush. Maybe it'll come out here for us. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I guess that's the only appearance it's going to make. Michigander says, yeah, my whole life. Come back out of the bush, little Chippy. Mr. or Mrs. Rhodey said, I had a white one when I was a kid. Oh, the white ones are gorgeous too. I used to work at a vet, and the vet tech that worked there had a white German Shepherd. Oh my God, her name was Valhalla, and she was so gorgeous. Miss Gander said, 5, 6 set of shepherds. Wow. Michigander says they are beautiful white ones. Yeah. Do you have any white ones, Michigander? You gonna come back out, little chipmunk? You gonna come back out for us so we can see you? Here, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Daisy May says, any plans for the weekend, Molly? Well, today is my YouTube day, and then tomorrow I clean. Yay. Rhodey said, my dad named him Rufus, which I never understood because it means red. Oh, I get it. It's kind of an ironic name. Like naming a black dog Snowball. Mary, hey, good to see you. Mary's in the house. Mary says, hey, you missed Onyx. Onyx came and showed us her boobs. And then she left. Rhodey says, hi, Mary. Daisy May says, hi, Mary. We've seen quite a few brief appearances of chipmunks. Oh, you just got the text? I'm sorry. No worries. No worries. Mary says, hey, Rhodey. Hey, Daisy. We heard a hawk earlier. Couldn't see it, but we could hear it. And all the other birds got quiet. And all the squirrels and chipmunks got real scarce. Oh. Here we go. In and out, in and out. Hey, Mrs. Chippy. How you doing? That's Mrs. Chippy. She's gone. Oh, no, she's in the bush over here by me. Now she's coming back. There, she's gone. Oh, not quite. Oh, here comes a regular squirrel. Oh, it's a female. I haven't seen a regular squirrel in like a while. Skedison says, hey, Maria. Mary says, Yurta. Skedison says, want to join in on some extreme dodgeball? Yeah, dodgeball with poisonous sea anemones. Lucy's still here. Appreciate you, girl. Lucy says, Daisy. Daisy May says, Yurt. Hey, Lucy. We got a chipmunk back over here, too. Look how close that thing is. This is Mrs. Chippy. Oh my gosh. Look how close that thing is. Here's the steps. Whoops. She didn't like that. We'll go back to the... What are you, a red squirrel or a gray squirrel? He's a gone squirrel. Or she's a gone squirrel. Gone squirrel. Bye, little squirrely. See if she comes back there. We'll leave it on the tree that she went up. Skedison said instead of rubber or foam balls, we play with porcupines and sea urchins. Daisy says, aw. Addison says, how is everyone doing so far? That's a good question. How is everybody? Here comes a squirrel. If I don't scare it away by moving the phone. Which apparently I did. Squirrel butt. There, I think. If I leave it just like that, that's probably where they're most likely to be seen. Mary says, doing good. Have not left home yet. Neither have I. But then I don't typically, because I work from home. Russ says, I'm still here, Molly. Just been doing maintenance on the nano tanks. I hear you, Russ. Those nano tanks are a pain in the butt. I can't wait to get my big one. Appreciate you, though, Russ. Daisy May says, all good here. Yeah, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Yeah, we've seen Mr. Chippy. We've seen Mrs. Chippy. We've seen Onyx. We saw a male black squirrel. And we saw either a red or a gray squirrel. I'm not sure quite what it is. Russ says they are a pain. I do prefer bigger tanks. I appreciate you. Aw, thank you, Russ. I think I saw a black squirrel over here. Come on out, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Here, squirrely, 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 squirrely. Rhodey says, have to run, Molly. Very enjoyable live. Have a good rest of your day. You too. Thank you for coming, Rhodey. Really appreciate you. You have an awesome weekend. There. No, that's a regular squirrel. Still, it's a squirrel. Better than no squirrel. And it's gone. No, it's still there. It's hanging out behind the tree. Maybe I'll come back. Come back, squirrely, 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 squirrel. Here, squirrely, squirrely, squirrel. Everything's getting quiet again. We may have another hawk. Russ says, have they all been nibbling on your nuts today, Moll? Yes, everybody's been nibbling on my peacock nuts. Everybody loves my peacock nuts today. They're very popular. Nobody's touched the corn, but the corn is a little bit close. Ooh, we have a woodpecker. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Oh, no, he went quiet. One of these days, I'm going to get a woodpecker for you guys. Mary says, nut nibblers. Yeah. Peacock nut nibblers. Well, except for Onyx, she just sits there and eats them. She just, or not Onyx, Chippy. Just sits there and shoves them in his cheeks. He doesn't eat them. He just shoves them in his cheeks. Russ says, I always wondered if you get splinters from woodpeckers. I suppose that all comes down to how polished they are, right? Right, Russ? Russ says, I guess so. Sun's coming back out again. Hopefully the chipmunks will come back out. Chipmunks came out like right away. Like, I didn't even have my phone. I threw the nuts out. I put my phone in the holder. And before I even had my phone all the way in the holder, they were like all over the place. I'm like, ah. So I think next time I'm going to set up my phone first and then throw out the nuts. Mary says, I will never know. Michigander says, I'm hungry again. I need a sandwich maker. Lentil soup. I have a couple different sandwich makers. I never use them though. They're really nice for like grilled cheese. Just saw a head pop up over here. See if anybody's going to come over. There is, let me see if I can, no, I can't zoom in enough on here. There is Right in the center of the picture there's like a mound of dirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's one of the, oh, chipmunk. Hi, Mrs. Chippy. How are ya? No, zoom out so we can catch her. Hi, Mrs. Chippy. How are ya? How are ya? You're very cute. You're very, very cute. Oh, something spooked it under the deck. Oh, she's coming back out. Are you a brave little girl? Are ya? Are you a brave little, not so brave? Semi-brave? Somewhat brave little girl? They're so quick. Oh no, she went into the bush. I think she's gonna empty her cheeks and come back. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Stay in camera here, little guy. Come, no, the nuts are over here. That squirrel must be deaf. He didn't listen. Mr. Gender says, laughing, says, that wasn't what I meant. Scaddison says, I think Mary might secretly be Adam Sandler. That tracks. That tracks. Terry says, Mary is Adam Sandler. Lucy's still hanging out. Appreciate you, girl. Terry says, Grunk. Lucy. So good to see you, Terry. Scaddison says, Big Unc Terry. Mary says, I hope not. I do not like him. Can't stand him. He is phony. Who? Oh, Adam Sandler? And there's a chipmunk. See how tiny? So tiny. Terry says, he is funny like you, Mary. Mr. Gander says, yeah, he is the devil. Yes, ma'am, fake, fraud, and phony. No, he is dumb funny. I am emotionally funny. Mr. Gander says, they used to not allow actors to stay in the town. Oh, yeah. I remember, I was about to say, I remember that. Not that I was alive during that time. But, Big B, please go away. Thank you. Don't like big bees. I don't like small bees. But here we have a chipmunk again. Oh, you little stinker. What are we gonna do with you? Little Mrs. Chippy. Looks like she did empty her cheeks and came back out. Are you storing nuts for the winter? Terry goes, dang, Molly is old. Yeah, only a couple 100 years. Carl Scheel says, good evening, everyone. Hey, Carl, it's good to see you. Terry says, Carl. Man, she fills her cheeks fast. Look at that. And now she's in the bush. Oh, we got... I don't know if you guys saw that, but we had... Looks like Chippy and Mrs. crossed each other there. Let's see, I'll leave the camera here because that's where most of the nuts are. That's where I keep my nuts. Terry says, I store my nuts for the winter. That's probably a good idea. Michigander says, I'm being shadow banned and censored. What? I'm going to stream and play some guitar. You're being shadow banned? That's not cool. On my channel? Michigander says, Chippy likes you though. Yeah, apparently he does. Carl says, I've been better. Gaddison says, we all should get an alfalfa mullet. Michigander says, LOL. Mary says, Scad, no. Something moved over here. I don't want to zoom out too much because the peacocks. I called them squirrels. Now I call them peacocks. They're actually chipmunks. I just don't know what they are. Oh, here comes the missus again. There she is. There she goes. What are you doing, little one? Huh? What are you doing? Did you get scared? Did you get scared? God, they're so tiny. Yeah, she didn't like the sound of that bird, that's for sure. Michigander said, yeah, I just sat there 2 hours. No one on my channel. Oh my God. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's horrible. Michigander says, take care, Carl. Are you leaving already, Carl? Did I miss something? Skaddison says, I might stream later, but I might run around, shoot things, and listen to the radio. Skaddison says, I just subbed, Michigander. Appreciate you. Yes, everybody, if you haven't seen somebody before and you see them in here, please check them out. I mean, you might find a new best friend. You might find a new hobby or a new way of looking at things. There's so many diverse channels out there, and everybody has something to offer. Everybody. Doesn't hurt to take a look. If you like things, go ahead and subscribe. Or actually, just go ahead and subscribe, because you might get a notification, something that you never seen before. Like that happened to me. Something you've never seen before that's interesting. That's kind of how a long time ago, that's kind of how I ended up here. Carl says, nobody has seen me. I've seen you, Carl. I see you. Oh, here comes the chipmunk. Will you get on screen? There you go. Look at her twirling around. A little chipmunk. Skedison says, I did that yesterday. I forgot to tell Mary, make sure her stream couldn't hear my stream. Oh, yeah. I remember, yeah, I was there. Skedison says, sub to Carl. I thought I already was. He made a new channel, Addison. So you probably just weren't subscribed to his new channel. Yeah, Carl says it's a new channel. Bath time. Oh my God, she's so cute and tiny. You're so cute and tiny. And brave. And now she's running towards me. Would you make up your mind where you're going, little one? There's no nuts this close. I didn't put them this close because I didn't think you'd come up this close. There you go. There they are. There they are. There you go. Carl says, which did a 2-hour live stream yesterday. I know you did. I appreciate you letting me know that you were going live, and I'm so sorry I wasn't able to make it. Work got so ridiculously busy yesterday. I couldn't even type on anybody's channel. I couldn't load anybody. I was swamped, ridiculously busy. Still didn't get everything done before 5, but that is Monday Molly's problem. Monday Molly can deal with that. Wish Onyx would have stayed longer. It was good to see her. Be cool if Chippy would make a longer appearance too. Chippy, Chippy. Chippy, Chippy. Little Chippy monk. Skedison says, noise. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I think we've seen everybody that we're going to see today. And my battery seems to be draining faster than usual for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Everybody be kind to each other. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you were active in the chat or not. Everybody go forth and be kind.